In this video, I'm going to answer the most frequent questions you've been asking me. What's the best Forex broker you can use here in Ghana? And even what's the best Forex broker I use? My team and I have gone through a series of broker reviews, and we've come up with three Forex brokers that are going to recommend for you today. We're not just going to recommend any Forex brokers for you to use. We've tried and tested these Forex brokers, and we'll also let you know if you find any problem with it along the way. I must say we spent long hours reviewing these brokers, long hours recording the video, and long hours for editing. We'll be so glad if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, and put down a comment. The broker you use contributes greatly to your success in the financial markets. Now, if you place a trade and the broker is taking a huge amount of money as spread or commission, then you are already losing your trading account. And even for the swing traders, those who like to place trade that lasts for days, weeks and months, you should know your swap fees is going to be so huge, and you can even lose your trading account or make very small profits. Someone told me recently that he has been making a lot of money from a certain broker, and now the brokers don't want to pay him his money. One other guy also told me that he has been making profits with a broker, and now he has been suspended from his trading accounts and he can't trade using that platform again. We don't want that to happen to anyone in the bank lifestyle team, and so we are here to recommend only the best Forex brokers for you to use. I even have a personal experience. When I started trading, I was using a broker, and anytime I leave my trade to sleep for the next day, that means I'm swapping it to the next day. I wake up in the morning to go and check my charts, and there is a flash crash that has cleared me from the market, and I'll lose all my trading accounts. So I understand how it is when people are asking for a recommendation of a good Forex broker. Now, guys, let's get to business. Well, number 3 on our list is Hot Forex. How did Hot Forex make it to our list? Well, we like the feature of Hot Forex that allows us to make deposits and withdrawal with mobile money. So you can make deposits and withdrawal with MTN mobile money, Vodafone Cash, and Airtel Tigo Money. Hot Forex was founded in 2010 and is located at Cyprus. It's also a regulated broker, and it has regulations from the Security and Exchange Commission of Cyprus, the FSC, and etc. It has a lot of regulations, and for that part, I give it a plus. I've read a lot of reviews about Forex brokers, and I don't really pay much attention about the user reviews, because most of the time companies do pay people to write good reviews on their products and services. I don't really look into that aspect. I want to use it by my own and get experience myself. These are some deposit methods you can use to deposit your funds to Hot Forex. You can see BetaCard, MasterCard, Neteller, Skrill, Bitcoin, and Bitcoin Cash. Now, there's a difference between Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash. If you are making a deposit with Bitcoin, you should make sure you choose Bitcoin. Else, if you choose Bitcoin Cash, you can lose your funds. You see MTN mobile money, and we see some cryptocurrencies like Ripple and Ethereum. Now, the minimum deposit you can deposit using mobile money is 50 Ghana cedis. I'm not going to talk about the swap and commission of Hot Forex in the video right now. I'm going to compare the spread of the 3 brokers I'm going to talk about in this video at the end, so you can see for yourself and choose the broker you are interested in. Now, guys, if you want to sign up to one of the brokers we are recommending for you today, just look down into our description. We have the link there. Just click them and sign up. Now, our number 2 Forex broker pick is, can you guess? So number 2 on our list is IC Markets, and it's based in Australia, Sydney. IC Markets is a regulated Forex broker, and they are regulated by the Australian Security and Investment Commission. They also have other regulations that governs them as well. One special feature why we really like IC Markets is about their spread. They really have tight spread. And what we don't actually like about IC Markets is that they allow us to do deposit through several methods, including Bitcoin. And when we use Bitcoin to make deposits, for instance, we are not allowed to use the same Bitcoin to make the withdrawal. We will have to make a withdrawal through the bank transfer, and that's one of the disadvantages we have when using IC Markets. So these are also some deposit methods you can use on IC Markets. You can see the credit card, that's a Visa card and MasterCard, and as usual, most of these brokers have them on their platform. They have Neteller VIP. Now we have Skrill. Skrill can be used in several countries. We also have some like the bank transfer, we have the wire transfer, we have the faster pay, we have the broker to broker, poly. Now, and the one we like in our team most is the Bitcoin. We like using Bitcoin for funding our trading accounts. So who made it to number one? The number one Forex broker we are recommending for you in 2020 is Traders Way. Although Traders Way sometimes have huge spread, I've still enjoyed using Traders Way. Well, I've used Traders Way for about 4 years in the financial markets, and I haven't really had any serious problem using Traders Way. Traders Way was founded in 2010 and is located in the Caribbean, Dominica. So during this broker review, I found out that Traders Way wasn't a regulated Forex broker. I didn't really understand and I didn't really believe that, so I took time to send them a message to clarify that issue. So I asked them, is Traders Way regulated? And they are telling me their jurisdiction in their country does not require any special license for Forex activities. Also, their company is registered and they are working in line with the Commonwealth of Dominica legislation. Now, these are also some methods you can use to deposit funds in your Traders Way accounts. We have credit card, we have Bitcoin, we have Litecoin, Ethereum, Ripple. We also have Bitcoin Cash here. You should know the difference between the Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin. They only have two withdrawal methods, that's the internal transfer and with Bitcoin. Now this is where we're going to compare the spread among these three brokers. We have Hot Forex, IC Market and Traders Way. So let's take the first currency pair, that's the Euro USD. For Hot Forex the spread is 12. For IC Markets the spread is 0. And for Traders Way the spread is 11. Let's take the second currency pair, that's the USD JPY. For Hot Forex the spread is 16. For IC Market the spread is 0. And for Traders Way the spread is 11. Let's take GBP USD. So we are working on the major currency pairs. For Hot Forex the spread is 16. For IC Markets the spread is 1. And for Traders Way the spread is 13. You can pause the video and look through the spread comparison. So that's it for now. Catch you on our next video.